A very good morning to our dear viewers and our followers on this morning broadcast titled Wordchew. Today we shall be looking at favor, and that's going to be the topic we are going to be considering throughout this week. I want to take a text from the book of Psalm 102, verse 13. If you read the whole chapter, you understand better, but let's look at verse 13. It said, "Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her, yea, the set time is come." The whole psalm is a prayer of a man that has been afflicted, going through tough time, and was praying to God and needed something that can really bail him out of that trouble. And that was why this word came, that the time to favor her has come. This is a new year, and I believe many of us are looking unto the face of God for favor in our business, in our career, in our lives, in our family, in our homes, and in things that pertains to us. Favor is a master key any day, any time in life. If you enjoy the favor of God, you have almost everything you want, because favor can produce salvation, favor can produce healing, favor can produce blessing, favor can produce anything that you want in life. So one of the best prayer anybody should pray, in this year or at any point in time, is that God show me favor. When God arises to show you favor, then you enjoy the best of God. So I'll be looking at our topic today is, what is favor? Let's start by talking about favor. This favor we're talking about, a lot of people bear the name favor. Favor is not just the name of a girl or a boy. Favor is something, it's an act of kindness beyond what is normal or what is due. A lot of us have been favored at one time or the other in life. So favor is an act of kindness shown to somebody beyond the normal. If you get your due, what you are due for, that is not favor. But when you get what you are not qualified for, that is favor. So we're going to be looking at favor basically today and try to have a basic understanding of the word favor. I want to also see favor is an experience of partiality or a privilege that you are not due for. Favor is partial. And if you look at Christianity, you realize that those of us who are saved, who are born again, the Bible says, by grace are you saved through faith. It says it's not of ourselves, but it is the gift of God. It is divine partiality. We are not qualified for it. We did not do anything to have been saved, but God just favored us and gave us this gift of salvation free of charge. So it's God's divine partiality. There are so many people who are better than us, who are more righteous than us, who are more religious than us, but they didn't experience this. So we have found favor before God. So favor is what you find before God. And it is good for you to understand what favor is before you can find it. If you don't know what favor looks like, the color of favor, and the description of favor, favor can pass you by without you noticing it. So I want to also look at another definition of favor. Favor is to enjoy waiver from punishment, or to enjoy a blessing that you are not due for. You see, a lot of people are favored. They're supposed to be sentenced to death, sentenced to punishment. Or favor just say, I know this man, let's just waive it for him. Favor now work together with mercy to bring about that act of kindness to that person. And I also want to look at favor can be your bailout from affliction. It can be your rescue from death. And it can be your deliverance from sickness. So many people go to crusade. So many people come to God for healing, and not everybody received their healing. There was famine in the land of Samaria, and Elijah was not sent to anybody except the widow of Zarephath. And that was the only favored person in the whole of the land. And she had food throughout those periods. Why? Because she was favored. What was the criteria? Is it because she was a widow? I don't think so. If it is widowed, she's not the only widow in the land, but she was deliberately, consciously favored by God. We'll look at what you need to do to be able to attract that favor. You can either work for favor or obtain favor or just have favor bestowed on you. But there are things you can do to attract favor into your life as a child of God. We'll look at that in our subsequent broadcast so that we can understand. But for the purpose of this broadcast today, we're trying to understand what favor is, so that when you see one today or tomorrow, you know that, wow, I've been favored. Because a lot of people are not aware. They just take it for granted. Oh, it's because that person is my uncle, that's why he dashed me that money. It's because that person is from my village, that's why he's helping me. And you are not knowing that you are not the only person from that village. And the fact that I chose to help you shows that that is favor. And so they did not see favor. Many people have lost favor. We also look at what you need to do to manage and to maintain favor, because you can be favored today, you can lose favor tomorrow. Favor is not a constant K. It can vary depending on situation and circumstances. You can be favored by this regime and another regime might not favor you. So you need to understand that your favor can be in the hand of somebody. Look at the story of the Good Samaritan. The man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho and he fell among robbers. And several people came and saw him and did not help him. But it was just the Good Samaritan that came. So your favor might not necessarily be in the hand of everybody. If your favor is in the hand of your enemy and is not ready to release it, then it's useless. But when God puts your favor in the hand of somebody who is ready to help you, you realize that it's accomplished the purpose. Favor open closed doors and create new opportunities. You have been saying that, oh, I've been suffering under closed heaven, but favor can open a new door, can create new opportunity. There's no job here. Favor can create a job for you. There's no contract here. Favor can create a contract for you. Oh, there is no need, no vacancy here. Favor can create it for you. So favor does not necessarily work based on existing opportunity. It can create new opportunity for you. Favor makes you to be preferred above others. Look at the story of Rachel and Leah. Rachel was beautiful, but Leah, they said she was not as beautiful. But if you look at Genesis 29:17, it said Leah was tender high, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored. Rachel was well-favored. She was the junior sister to Leah, but she was preferred. Favor makes you to be preferred, not just because of beauty, but because she was well-favored. She was to marry before the sister, but the father manipulated it, but yet Jacob was ready to even labor for another 7 years to have her because he was favored. She was a favored person. Talking marriage, talking relationship, you can be favored, above other people. You might not be the most beautiful girl in town, but when you enjoy favor, people will prefer you. Your company might not be the best in town, but when you are favored, people will patronize you. So this is where we're going to stop this morning, but I want to pray with you. I pray that God will show you great favor this season and always. May you obtain the favor of God and the favor of men always. And may your enemies, favor you this year and give you your desire. There are some of things that belongs to you that are in the hand of your enemy. Favor will make them to give it unto you. And may you enjoy the privilege you are not qualified for this year and find joy and gladness in life. Thank you for watching today's broadcast. Join us same time tomorrow for another edition. God bless you.